What's good, Bulls Nation? You found yourselves hanging out in the Winners Lounge at CHGO Bulls Postgame, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. All the rated at the top. Don't forget to use promo code CHGO when you sign up. I'm Peck. You can follow me on Twitter at Bulls_Peck. My guy, Big Dave. Bow. BAWL Sports. Our pal and producer, Joey Spath, is rocking the controls. He is at Joey Spath. Follow that man. And CHGO_Bulls is our team account. Big Dave, you said we're getting pretty close to that 6K mark, right?
On our way to 6K.
Got to be hunting for those Corver jerseys for our pal Will to Go Gottlieb.
Oh, he better be ready.
He's ready for it.
He better be ready, sir. They're on the way.
Speaking of people who are ready for it, shout out to Alexis, who was hanging out with us in pregame.
Yes.
Who jumped on the Joey Zach LaVine first bucket bet bandwagon. That was a lot of bees. And they Alexis said, hey, if this hits, I'm going to come back for postgame, give you all a $30 super chat. Took it a step further, just dropped us 50. Thank you, Alexis. Much appreciated. Congrats on the win.
Way to be a person of your word.
Joey, would you like to say you're welcome to Alexis?
No, I just wanted to, he forgot to attach his message. He said, damn, I didn't put my message on the super chat, but what I wanted to say is, Zach hit, got blessed, so I'm blessing y'all. Bulls win.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Joey was taking it very, very seriously.
I said to them,
the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Shouting victory laps.
Yes, he was.
They said, you're taking this very serious. I said, it means more this time because I know I got people tailing me.
That's true.
Exactly what it's
I got people tailing me.
That must be the pressure that Cody and or Sean feel every day when they do CHGO bets.
Absolutely right.
By the way, if you're a Bulls fan who hangs out with us pre-post game podcast and you like to do a little bit of betting, check out CHGO Bets if you haven't already.
Please do.
Sean and Cody have fun, and they make bets on everything.
Yep.
And they win more than they lose for the most part.
That is a fact. They are much smarter than me. I bet on emotion, so don't do that. They bet on logic.
Speaking of emotion, Pat Bev.
To the rhythm of a high.
Bulls homecoming game. Bulls blow out the Brooklyn Nets 131-87.
My Bulls
Billy's
win, Joey.
lineup change of putting Pat Bev and Caruso in the starting lineup pays big dividends. Bulls were pressing.
Let's go.
Bulls perimeter defense was pressing, forcing the Nets into a gajillion turnovers in the first quarter, allowing the Bulls to, what we were talking about in pregame, get out in transition. Fast break buckets. Easy buckets where you move the ball before your opponent's defense gets set. Outlet passes that are swift and on target. On the heels of good perimeter defense. It was the Bulls formula last season. It was the Bulls formula tonight. Brooklyn Nets certainly did us a few favors by missing some open shots as well. They shoot 12 of 44 from three, just over 27%. Big Dave, I know you are very happy tonight. And I know you enjoyed watching every minute, every second of that Bulls demolition. So as the cynical asshole of our here show, I would just like to get this out of the way.
Sure.
I have seen a lot of dead cats bounce. That is the bounciest dead cat I have ever seen. Still a dead cat, but boy, did it take a big bounce after the All-Star break. All-Star break was the penthouse floor. That cat fell and bounced, and it's gonna come crashing down.
9 lives, baby. 9 of them damn lives. Thank you, Matt, for all that. But I will take it from here. 9 of them lives, baby. Oh, tell me that wasn't fun, Bulls Nation. Tell me, look me in my beautiful eyes, and tell me that was not fun for you. Tell me you didn't enjoy that ass whooping that they put on the Nets. Their first 3 possessions, three turnovers in their first 3 possessions for them damn Nets. Bulls went out, 11-0? To start the game, 11-0 run to kick it off. Tell me that wasn't fun. Tell me it wasn't fun watching Patrick Beverley get introduced from Chicago to walk in the game for the first time in his history in the NBA. Tell me it wasn't fun seeing the Bulls had 11 fast break points to the Nets 0. None. Out of there. Tell me it wasn't fun to see them out-rebound them 57-31. Tell me it wasn't fun seeing they had 12-5 in the offensive rebounds.
That never happens.
Ever.
Never happens.
Ever. That shit don't happen. But you goddamn right, it happened tonight. It happened tonight. Early, and it happened often. Everybody was involved. Oh my God. This was the best Bulls game all year long. And not just because they kicked the crap out of them, but the highest IQ Bulls game I have seen all season. The intelligence that was on full display, I loved it so much. Patrick Beverley, obviously he's a huge reason for this. Colossal reason for why they played this way. But he took so many intelligent shots, Matt, and I didn't care if he missed them, but you've sat there, Matt, you've listened to me scream about this shit. When you to take the shot, it doesn't matter if it goes in. You have to keep the rhythm going. Pat Bev was doing that. Fine. Oh, I don't want to kick it right back out to Zach when this guy is playing up on him on the elbow, because then guess what Zach's going to do? Try to dribble the ball 800 times and then turn it over. Let me just shoot the ball and see what happens. Oh, my God, one went in. Oh, my God, they got an offensive rebound. Oh, my God, the rhythm happens when you do the right thing, man. Pat Bev continuously did the right thing. How many times did you see Vooch get the ball in the post? I'm going to say a cajillion. I'm going to say a cajillion
when
times.
He has his man sealed, and then most of the season we're just screaming, get the ball to Vooch, get the ball to... Not that they need to do that every time down the floor, because I know some people think that they should do that more. You want it to be an element of the offense, but it's just when they want to make it an element of the offense, so many of these teammates of Vooch's can't execute those simple freaking passes.
No, what is that, Big Zeus? No, I'm going to get you excited. It's going to be excitement up in here. This is the best game I've seen all season long. I've been waiting for something like this. This kind of game, you going to let me have this one today, baby. That's why I told Joey to give me 2 hats, because I'm tossing hats out of excitement. Get them out of here. I'm tossing hats out of joy. That's what's happening right now, man. I am excited watching this game. And the competency that was on the floor tonight, I hadn't seen all season long. The most competent game the Bulls have played. Dude, the play out of the timeout that Billy Donovan called, when Vooch sets the double screen on these cats and they get it over to Zach for the catch and shoot 3, man, I almost threw the couch through a window. I went crazy. I was going crazy, dog. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, they called the right play out of here. The intelligence. And we talked about it in pregame, how Billy Donovan, I was happy he is back to the not beholden to any lineup kind of thing.
Right.
You saw it tonight. Wasn't beholden at all. I was like, cool, Billy, just run them out there. See what happens, man. Patrick Beverley paid dividends from the beginning, and it was just doing intelligent, simple things. It was just simple shit that we've been sitting here crying about and asking for. My God. Dude, Zach LaVine was in the post. When the last time this season that you saw Zach LaVine with a post up? Name it. And I'll tell you you're wrong, because I ain't seen it. I watched every game. He don't post up, but you saw that shit tonight. Yes, you did. You saw Zach LaVine
just like we haven't seen Zach coming off an off-ball screen.
Oh, my God. Off the ball screen.
I think he matched his season total in the number of times he did that tonight.
Efficient scoring. His 32 was like a whisper.
12 of 17.
Just
4 of 6 from downtown.
Just smooth,
4 of 4 at the line.
Yes. Just efficiency and smooth. And he knew when to do certain things. I'm telling you, man, that again, I'm going to give Pat Bev his love on that, man. It was intelligent what he did. And I'm going to give a shout out to Billy Donovan as well, because I gave a shout out to him in pregame, because I saw him putting them cats in the lineup. I was like, bet, Billy ain't playing with these guys no more. We're going to be smart basketball out here. The way they played, the energy they played with for the entire game, it was never in jeopardy. The entire game they played with that kind of energy. That's the shit I've been over here yelling about, crying about, screaming about. I wanted the energy from this team. You got to give it to me. When Patrick Williams missed an assignment and gave up a 3-pointer, and the Bulls called timeout, who was the first person in his face? It was Patrick damn Beverley. Not just in his face, but hugging him like, where the hell you think you going? You gonna get this talking to, young fella. That's what you about to get right here. You gonna get these words. And what did Patrick Williams do for you tonight? How about 17 and 6 with 3 assists and 2 steals? When you seen that stat line from Patrick, man, you ain't. It ain't normal with 5 of 8 and 2 of 2 from 3. How about the 3 he took? Well, he took it, jab step, said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot this
filthy.
3." Filthiness. I ain't gonna even. We're gonna laugh at him a little bit because he blew that dunk.
Oh my God,
that was a little funny. That was some funny shit right there.
Who can set the court on fire? Not Patrick Williams.
But he got them steals though, and it didn't deter his game and how he played. He was physical. We noticed him. We were like, "Oh my God, there's a pulse." This is the stuff I thought Patrick Beverley would have for this team and bring for this team. And that's why I'm sitting here excited. You know why? Because I ain't seen it all season. Let me have this. Because I ain't seen this all year long. At least I saw it for a game. Dude, they had 29 points at the half. At the half.
Dude.
You would expect it from the Bulls, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You were going like, oh, there go the Bulls again. Nope, it was the damn Nets. Clang City for them. Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Oh, my God. It was amazing to watch this, man. They just clamped them up. They played great defense. They executed very well. They hit the open man. Everything was intelligent. Vooch touched the ball a million times in the post, even out of the post. He touched it a million times. You didn't even need DeMar DeRozan to do DeMar DeRozan. He got to rest a little bit.
Right.
And wasn't it great seeing Patrick Beverley with ice bags on his knees in the fourth quarter because the game was damn over.
Yeah.
This is all shit I ain't seen all year. This is why I'm excited. So you just going to have to bask in this joy right now, ladies and gentlemen. Bask in my joy because I'm happy as hell. Joey, I'm happy. I'm happy, Joey. Thank you, Joseph.
Joey's chewing, but he agrees.
He's chewing. He put the fist up.
I'm eating Sour Patch Watermelon. It's great. It's our celebratory for the win. But Rob Hugh Elder says, what about the set where Pat Bev found DeMar at the free throw line?
Oh. Come on, talk slow.
Then Zach comes up off a pin down, catch and shoot, 3-point splash. I just wanted to hear your vocal reaction.
Did I give you what you wanted?
Yeah, because you were going mental when that happened.
Dude, I lost my mind. I told you, like I said, I almost threw that couch through the window. I lost my mind, dog, when I saw, because I hadn't seen it all year.
Yeah, in a night where they won by almost 50, I think that might have been your high point.
Oh, yes, man. Yours was Zach scoring. And that play in the first quarter was mine right there, man. I went crazy because it was intelligent and I hadn't seen it before. And it was the right play. Like when they did the play, Matt, I didn't even care if it went in. I was excited that they did the actual play and ran it right. I hadn't seen it all season. That's a simple-ass play. They could have been running all year long. They could have been running it. You didn't need Pat Bev to run that play. But he was here, and they ran it, and it was good. I'm not going to take that away from Billy or Pat tonight, man. Everything was great. Everything was rosy tonight. Everything came up roses. It was amazing, man. Thank y'all very much. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That was the shit. That was the shit.
Eco Bean says, Big Dave needs the church organ music playing in the background.
Hallelujah.
hashtag preach.
Ow.
I think we're done. Let's read our ads and get out of here. I think we're done.
No, I need more thumbs up. Give me my thumbs up.
Yeah, we do need way more of that. We got 365 watching. Only 65 thumbs.
Get them thumbs up.
300 of your slacking.
While you were on a beautiful monologue there, my favorite part of all of the things that you said that you liked about this game is that the Bulls did not take their foot off the gas after halftime.
They did not, man.
How many times, not just all season long, but even in the small sample size of like February, how many times have we watched this team give up a gazillion-point lead and lose?
Gazillion.
Because they like take a lead, a double-digit lead into halftime, and they're like, all right, cool, we're done.
Yep.
They didn't do that this time.
They did not.
Probably because Pat Bev was in the locker room screaming at them saying, we're down 30, right? We are down 30 right now.
That sounds right. No, that sounds right. Yeah.
And instead of coming out super flat in the third, the Bulls extended their lead by 12 more points in the third quarter. They held the Nets to 51 points through 36 minutes.
It's insane, yo. That is insane. Listen, dog, the plus minus of the Bulls, do you know the only person who had a minus for the Chicago Bulls tonight?
Was it Terry Taylor who played the fewest minutes?
It was not Terry Taylor. It was not. It was Dalen Terry with a -4. He didn't miss a shot. And he was a -4. He had 11.
He missed 2 free throws.
I said a shot, not a free throw, sir. Stick with me. Come on.
Basketball leaving his hands, aiming at the hoop.
Don't pick me on my night, man. Where's my hat? Don't you pick me on my night. Don't you pick me on my night of winning. Get up out of here with that. He didn't miss a field goal. Is that better for you? He didn't miss a field goal shot tonight. He did not that.
Feels good.
He missed a free throw attempt, but he didn't miss a free throw.
When he hit the third of his 3 threes tonight.
Oh, my God.
Man, that was probably my favorite moment of the night. Because the whole time I was sitting there being like, I don't buy it. Hey, Dalen's in. Hey, Dalen's shooting threes. Hey, Dalen's making threes.
Cash.
Yay.
Ooh, this is the plus minus for the team. DeRozan, plus 35. Caruso, plus 27. Vooch, plus 35. Zach, plus 35. Pat Bev, plus 24. That's your starting 5, yo. Dude, I'm excited because I know they ain't going to play like this all season long. But they haven't played like this all season long. This is the first time. They needed that break. They needed that new blood. This is what Will to Go Gottlieb kept telling us over and over again. They just needed a new voice in that locker room. Of course, they needed that goon. Y'all heard me screaming this over and over again and shit. But, oh, my God, man. It worked like gangbusters tonight. Everything just was cooking and was clean for the Chicago Bulls tonight. And it's a good feeling, y'all. Feel this is all I'm telling you. I don't care how you feeling about how the season should go. Just enjoy this victory and then worry about all the other shit you want to worry about the next game. But I'm going to enjoy this one. Y'all ain't taking this one from me, baby. Not tonight. Not tonight, Joseph. This is my night, Joseph. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm excited.
I'm not taking it from you.
I'm excited.
Enjoy it. Do you need me to get the hats?
Well, yes, get the hats. I want to toss some more. Give me some more hats to toss in positivity and happiness. I am full of joy.
Get this man some hats.
Give me some of them hats.
You're going to out hat throw me tonight.
You did. Yup, 2-1 right now.
I did have one.
2-1. That man threw a hat when it was a 40-point lead.
Yeah, you know why?
He's got problems.
Because somewhere there in the third quarter, Bulls were up huge. Zach LaVine had a very aggressive put back dunk on a missed layup. You remember?
Yes,
I remember. And he came back down from that put back dunk. Was like, and then sat there, didn't get back on D, and the Nets dunked on the other end.
I remember.
And I threw my hat.
And I told you I rejected your hat throw. Thank you, sir. I rejected your hat throw. The first rejection of a hat throw, not ever actually. I've never rejected a hat throw from Matt. But that one, I'm like, you're up 40. I can't accept the hat throw when you're up 40, dog. Not 40. Not 40. 20. Okay.
It was a legitimate thing to get me upset.
40? No, man, not 40, bro. I got the bro.
In that moment, it wasn't about the Bulls being up 40. It was about the Bulls. It was about Zach LaVine dicking around and not getting back on defense.
Dude, Drummond had 13 and 10, and so did Vooch. Like, this was the night. This was the night.
Yes, but Drummond 13 and 10 in 14 minutes. 14 Dude's a fool.
That is ignorant, man. How about that steal and finish at the end?
And that was the third try after two failed tries where Io got a steal, or no, Pat got a steal, then missed that dunk.
Yeah.
Io got a steal, then missed the layup.
Yes.
And then Drummond was like, young fellas, let me show you how this is done.
Let me dunk a basketball.
Dunk
a basketball for you, man. What a night, man. What an awesome night. And you mentioned Terry Taylor. I was like, damn, another IQ'd basketball player. That man, just watching him move around the floor, I'm like, he's got a good basketball IQ. Mm-hmm. I now know I have two players on my team with high basketball IQ, which raised everybody else's level of intensity and IQ on the floor. How many turnovers do you think the Bulls have tonight? Just take a guess. How many turnovers do you think they had? Joey, tell you, Joey.
6.
6 turnovers tonight. What you think, Matt?
I'd say probably under 10, but close to 10. I'd say 9.
They had 9. 9 turnovers tonight, Joseph. 9. When you seen this? I seen the Bulls have 9 turnovers in a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I've seen that, bro. Nah, bro. This is excitement for me right now. All season long, I ain't felt like this. Just for one game is all I wanted. Just give me. Well, no, that's not true. First game of the season when I went me-head hours against Miami.
We beat Miami in Miami.
Oh yeah. I was in me-head hours on that one. That is true. That is true. But this one feels like, man, years ago. This one is brand new and against a team again. Because my friend was like, well, dude, that's not a good Nets team. I was like, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit because I watched this not good Nets team whoop the Bulls' ass. Whip their ass. I saw it happen. Not tonight. Not how they were coming out, man. You saw it was funny watching the Bulls crowd, too, because they didn't know if they should get excited about it or not, right?
I don't know what to do with this.
They right, exactly. What would you say? How do I clap? How do I
forgot how to clap. I remember how to boo.
I remember how to boo, yes. And then you saw Patrick Beverley like, what the hell are y'all doing? Get up. Like, have some love. And they were like, I don't know what to do right now. This feels right. This feels good. It was amazing sitting there watching this tonight. I might not get it again all season long, so I'm going to go ahead and bask in it right now, y'all.
Enjoy this.
Yes, I'm going to be in the now. Let me be in the now. Come be in the now with me and just soak that in and enjoy that. That's all you got to do. Tomorrow, back to your regularly scheduled program. That's fine. But right now, just basking.
Basking, soaking up a dead cat.
Give me another one right here. Soak that shit. Give me another one, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. That was fun. That was fun, dog. That was fun. I haven't had fun and so damn long. Damn it, the effort was there. The effort, Matt, every damn possession. They were in their ass. Every damn possession, they were in them, man. That's what was so exciting about it. I didn't have to sit there and yell about incompetence and effort. Like basketball X's and O's is basketball X's and O's. You can yell about that all day long, and plays they run, that's fine. But effort and how you get out there and play is the shit that made me more mad than anything. It has always made me mad. You know that about me, Matt. And it's always made me upset. I didn't see that tonight, and I saw that compiled with actually high IQ plays that they were doing out there. Just being smart. And again, Patrick Beverley has a lot to do with that. My God. When he gave Vooch the pass inside and then took his damn defender with him, I lost my mind. Because I'm like, this simple shit that I've been talking, this stuff you used to be doing in high school. Yes, you give him the ball, you take the defender with you because guess what? If he leaves Pat Bev a double team, guess who's open underneath the basket? Pat Bev!
Right.
Oh my God.
How many times did the Bulls successfully execute dealing with a double team tonight?
Oh my God.
More than they had in the entire season combined so far.
Oh my God, yes, so much.
Pass out of the double,
dude.
Swing it, shoot.
Whether it went in or not. But guess what? Because more likely out of time, you got the offensive rebound because you won that battle 12-5. Oh my God. How much laughter did you see? Did you see Billy Donovan and Pat Bev laughing with each other?
And how often did you see one of the Bulls guards or wings driving towards the bucket, the defense collapses, and they actually gave decent layoffs to Vooch or Drummond or somebody coming through the lane for an easy two. The Bulls demolished the Nets in the paint tonight. Demolished them.
Destroyed them, man. Just easy, simple basketball. And again, they weren't reinventing the wheel. They weren't doing, but they were just actually remembering they have a wheel. And not just a square. It was like, you put your hands at here and here and you steer it? That's what you saw tonight. They were like, well, guys, did you know you can actually press this pedal and this thing will go forward? Oh, my God. They learned how to drive a car. It was like, what do you call it? I forget what you call it in 16. What's the class? Not driver's ed, permit. They were getting their permits. They were getting their learner's permits, man. And they forgot that they could drive the damn car. Dude, they were figuring out how to drive a car tonight. And even... I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're very excited, and I love that. Yes. We need to take an ad break.
I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all.
While we're sharing some words from our friends and sponsors, do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Let's get that thumbs up button closer to the number of people watching live with us on our CHGO Sports YouTube channel. And make sure, of course, you are also subscribed to CHGO Sports on YouTube. Yeah. I see we've got more Super Chats waiting in the wings. We will get to those coming up after the break. Big Dave.
Wait. Yeah. This is where we're going right now. Okay, well, fine. I'm excited and I'm hyped, and I'm over the Bears right now. But I guess right now, y'all, we got to slow it down. Shh. Take a breath, take a breather, because it is time for love. And you want to be ready when it is time for love. How ready? You want to be Pat Bev ready. You want to be goon of the night. Every night when you step in the boudoir. And you know what's going to help you do that? Roman. That's what's going to help you do that. Roman is here to help y'all. Roman is the digital health clinic for men, addressing a variety of sexual health needs and offering genuine medication that helps maintain that thing up here. Keep it ready, keep it right. With Roman, offers discreet wipes that help you last 1, 2, 3, 4 times longer in the boudoir. Oh, yeah. And men with that low T, getting testosterone levels back to normal can help increase that libido. Roman offers a testosterone test, which includes lab processing. And if it's appropriate for you, treatment for low T is just a mail away. No waiting rooms, no hassle, all love. You got it with Roman. Straightforward digital experience from the comfort of your home. Yeah, so get on down and learn more on how you can achieve your personal sexual health goals. Go to ROUT.co/CHGO to get 20% off your entire order. That's ROUT.co/CHGO. Don't just be ready, be Roman ready. Oh, yeah.
Those dulcet tones about to be put to sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
Come sing me a lullaby in an hour.
That's the point.
Tonight's episode of Postgame also brought to you guys by Pins and Aces. Pins and Aces is the official golf apparel partner of CHGO. We love our Pins and Aces gear and get tons of compliments on it on and off the course. Tons. Pins and Aces is family-owned golf apparel and business. They make amazing polos, hats, golf bags, everything you need to play around with your buddies, and even their amazing beer sleeve.
The beer sleeve?
An innovative product. Necessity is the mother of invention, y'all. This beer sleeve allows you to store 7 beers right inside your golf bag, and it keeps those beers icy cold for your entire round. You heard me right, 7 beers. 7. You take yourself a sixer, maybe a little different beer on the side, a little onesie, little floater beer. Yeah. Stick all 7 of those things in your Pins and Aces beer sleeve.
Put it right there.
Stay ice cold while you play your golf. Check out pinsandaces.com and use code CHGO to receive 15% off your first order and get free shipping on top of that 15% off. That's free. Pins and Aces, A-N-D spelled out, pinsandaces.com. Promo code CHGO.
Jelly says that he feels like the lights need to come down when it's Roman time. Yeah, maybe.
We had a dimmer in here. Bro, we had a dimmer switch. That'd be perfect.
Maybe light a candle on the coffee table.
And give me some smooth music next time, Joe. I know we got plenty of that bed music, sir. We got something smooth. We got something smooth and cool, baby. Don't worry. We're going to get it more that y'all want, because you want the Roman. You're going to need the Roman. Be Roman ready, y'all. Be Roman
ready.
Let's
be Roman ready. Joey, are you ready to toss out some super chats? Let's do it.
I'm ready. Hit the like, though. We got a lot of people watching, a lot of excited fans, so hit the like. Helps us out a ton, and we appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all.
Wait till we lose to the Wizards on Sunday.
Look at them.
None of that now. None of that right now.
I said not right now, man. I said tomorrow you can go back.
All right, here we go.
Go back.
Bull Zone. Great win tonight. Completely different feel to this team tonight.
True. It was true.
Now, you got to admit that it did feel different, right?
It felt different.
Yeah.
In that we were up by 30.
Yes.
And then 40.
Yes.
And then 50. That's unusual.
Did it feel different, like just how the team looked and how they played and how they responded?
They came out hard.
Yeah.
And then they came out hard after halftime.
Yes.
That is not something we've seen this season.
At all.
They either come out flat in the first quarter or the third quarter or both.
Yeah. Or both. He's right. We saw it. It happened. And it's over.
Shout out to Bull Zone. Appreciate the super chat. Who we got next?
We got AK, who says, great Bulls win. Death by 1,000 cuts was back.
That's the truth.
Was watching how Bulls started third quarter. Then today, Bulls stepped on their throat and deflated the nets.
Ooh, yes. Can you deflate a net?
Yeah, if it's a net made out of air.
Yeah, okay. I've never seen one, but okay.
I don't know. Ask your boy Tom Brady.
This is true, baby.
Oh!
Shout out to the legend. I will call him up. Tom, did you deflate them balls? You did? Great. Still 7 Super Bowl wins? Still the greatest ever? All right. Have a good retirement. We'll see you on Fox, because Matt's going to have to listen to you talk football every Sunday.
Mute.
Noah Harris, $5. Hope Bulls make it to the dance.
Yeah,
that's the playoffs. And the Bucks and Grayson Allen meet new Bulls and Pat Bev.
You know, I was talking about this with Matt, like how now having Pat Bev here, how certain games now have a little bit more meaning when you watch them. That is one of them, because they do have to play the Bucks again. Can't wait to watch that with Grayson Allen. It will.
It's one of their last games of the regular season, I believe. Early April. It will tickle Matt's heart in a positive way to watch Patrick Beverley be in the grill of Grayson Allen. That's going to be fun. Also, when they play the Suns, that's going to be fun, because you know how he feels about CP3. He literally said it in front of the world, how he feels about him. And he already said that he wants to keep the Lakers out the playoffs. And the Bulls have, 2 games left with the Lakers? So now they have some games that are like, we got to watch these games. Now it's something to play for now. It's been a while since it's been like that for the Chicago Bulls, man. I wonder if Pat Bev has already gotten into Kobe's ear about, like, hey, young fella, ditch that BS mentor you got over there in CP3. Come kick it with me. I'll show you what's what. CP3
Look at him, Matt, getting it in already, baby. I like it.
Hey, man.
I like it.
Let's just join the crazy train.
G.O.
Being crazy.
Please, Matt and Big Dave, can we have 22 more games with this effort?
I hope so, man. No. I hope so, bro. I hope so. I want it too, G.O. I wanted to, man. I want to see this kind of effort because it was honestly just watching them be happy is something that made me happy because I hadn't seen them do that all year long. Everybody was talking to each other. Everybody high-fiving, cracking jokes. When you seen that shit? Nobody, you ain't seen that, man. And matter of fact, if you did see it, it was at an inopportune time where I'm like, what the hell are you laughing about? You know what I'm saying? We're down by 30. What are you happy about? So, no, like just sitting there watching them be happy while they're playing was a great thing, man. It was really cool.
Thanks, Gio. Thanks, Noah, for the super chats. What do we got on deck, Joseph?
AK, there's a series of consecutive plays where Bulls would get a steal and then blow layup after layup. Then Big Cat finally flushed it down.
Yeah, we just talked about. Yeah, we just talked about that, bro.
It's the funniest shit I saw tonight.
It was. It was hilarious. Pat Williams getting blocked by the rim at 6'7" was hilarious. And then Ayo making a great steal and going up on a contested layup, but he missed that one. But then Pat Bev got a steal. I mean, Pat Will got a steal and went out of bounds. But then they got that possession, and then here comes Andre Drummond, of all people, gets the steal and the finish. That's how the game went tonight. That basically wraps up how the game went tonight, man. You tried to fail, the Bulls wouldn't allow you to fail, and they went ahead and got this win.
Okay,
it's not a super chat, but I just love this real quick. Laura Lou, shout out one of our regulars saying, I'm not saying P-Bev is the future, but I am saying that. A 34-year-old who had ice bag, the biggest ice bags I've ever seen.
Yes, he did.
On his knees.
Yes, he did.
At the start of that fourth quarter.
He surely did.
That's the Bulls' future right there.
That's
Dave.
the future, man. That's the future. That's the future right there. I saw the future goon. I'll tell you that. And that was Daly Terry. I saw that. That was great to see. But, yeah, man, Pat Bev did wonders, not only for Bulls Nation, because, you know, he gave them some energy, but just for the Bulls team, you know, just having that new blood in there. It helped. It really did help. I hope you saw it tonight. It definitely helped.
We got Jeffrey de Los Reyes with $20 says,
hey, shout out Jeffrey.
Let's go.
I bet Pat Bev was going to be a goon on DraftKings and a hit, spreading the wealth.
Hey, there you go.
Appreciate you,
I would like, if you're still hanging around, Jeffrey, let us know in which manner did you bet Pat Bev being a goon? Yes. Was it his individual stats or the Bulls dominating the Nets?
Yeah.
Because this stat line was, you know, it was Pat Bevish. 8 points, 5 boards, 4 assists.
Yep.
It was just Pat Bev being Pat Bev.
And 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. Yeah. Exactly. You know, like I said, I was like, he should hit like 2 or 4 like every game just to keep everybody kind of honest. Like you didn't see a lot of double teams of DeMar DeRozan, right? Like you couldn't do that. And especially because Zach LaVine was on 1. Woo. You hear me? Woo. On 1 tonight. It was great to see, man.
Speaking of Zach LaVine, AK Bulls talking on D tonight, even Zach.
Yeah. Remember, we talked about that. Man, it's another thing I screamed at Matt. I was like, oh my God, Matt, they're talking to each other. Look at this. They're literally communicating across the floor to each other about basketball. Because usually you'll see them next to each other like, hey, man, am I going to get the ball next?
Yeah.
Get the ball? No. It was like, dude, they were talking about plays. And I'm like, yes.
Whereas, like, when it's just Caruso out there, he's talking.
Yes.
But it's the equivalent of someone on a, you know, deserted island in the middle of the ocean screaming into an open void.
Yes.
Now there are at least 2 people out there talking.
Yeah.
That maybe entices their teammates to jump in on the talking.
Correct.
Calling out screens, calling out switches, calling out help coverage from the weak side. Mm-hmm. Talk.
Use your vowels. And it was cool because, honestly, they went with a smaller lineup as well. You know what I mean? It's a smaller lineup they went with, having Caruso out there and having Pat Bev and having DeMar and Zach and Vooch. You know, that's not a big lineup, but they still were in betwixt the crack of the nets. They were down there. So the rebounding didn't matter. Because I said that to you. I was like, rebound don't matter. Patrick Williams gets like 2 rebounds when he's out there. So you're not hurt that way. Mm-hmm. So obviously your defense increases. They're 7th in the league in that. So now obviously that's going to get better in that starting lineup. And it felt like it flowed better because, oh my God, they needed a point guard. Who would have thought that? They got a point guard out there just doing normal shit. Again, this is just normal things, man. This is simple A to B stuff. You know what I mean? Like, hey, because you go to the store and get me some chips. Like, it's really that. It's really that, dude. Like, oh my God, you didn't get hit by a car when you crossed the street. Like, it's simple stuff for the Bulls right now, man. And that's what makes it so exciting. You know, it's just like, these are the tiny little things we've been screaming about. This is all they kind of need to let me see if they can really, you know, go for it or go after it. I just wanted to see that. It was just good to see tonight. Again, I don't think it's going to be too many repeats of a 50-point, ass whooping like that.
That's not going to happen again for another 40 years.
Right. But the fact that they got that in them, you know what I mean? And you kind of had a feeling they had that in them, and they were missing some pieces.
I did not, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. I did.
Yeah,
I kind of felt like they had it in them like that, but they needed something. You know what I mean? They
showed us once this season that they were capable of building a 20-point lead and closing with a 20-plus point lead.
Yeah.
And that was the Spurs a few weeks back.
No, they did it to Dallas, too.
Oh, the Luka-less Mavs?
The Luka-less Mavs.
Okay.
They did it to the Luka-less
Congratulations.
Mavs. Yes. Yeah, you don't like it, but they showed you. You got to take it.
We've seen them occasionally build a 20-point lead, cough it up, and lose.
Correct.
So why would I have any semblance of belief that they could do something like that they did tonight? Because there's been no previous proof of it.
You're absolutely right, but they showed it to you tonight.
You have blind faith, Dave. And
I'm just happy they won. That's all it is,
wasn't
man.
a criticism.
I'm happy
it was
they won.
A compliment, okay?
Yeah,
I love that you have blind faith sometimes.
I'm happy they won.
Never do.
Well, this is true, but I am very happy they won this game, and the way that they won this game. It wasn't just a win. It wasn't like a 3-point win or nothing like that.
It was nice.
An ass whooping from beginning to end, dog. Like, I ain't seen that all year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, go ahead. Hey, go ahead, man. Enjoy the ice cream tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's all this is junk food.
Hopefully we'll be hearing from our guy Will the Goat coming up.
Last super chat, real quick.
Yep.
No hairs, $5. Big Dave got that Pat Bev energy trickling down to CHGO. Look how valued the offensive possessions was and how controlled the defense looked.
It was just simple basketball, Noah. It was just really, really simple things that they were doing, and Pat Bev was there for it. It wasn't like he was ball dominant, you know what I'm saying, and making incredible passes and things like that. He just knew where to be on the floor and when to take the shot, and when not to be there, when to be there and when not to be there. It was simple basketball IQ that they clearly were lacking, very, very hard lacking on this team right here, man. But you saw it. It allowed people to go back to their kind of roles that they might be more comfortable in. We talked about Ayo before, Matt, of if going to the bench would affect anybody less, it would be him, just because how mentally tough we all know him to be.
Right.
And we saw that tonight. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't affect him in the slightest, in my opinion. I thought he played a really good game. And I was like, yeah, this ain't – he just wants to play and he wants to win. And you need guys like that on your squad. What do you have, 7 points? 9 rebounds.
Real quick.
3 assists.
Check out this tweet from Pat Bev.
Pat Bev. What a night. Several heart emojis. I really play for the Bulls.
Come on, man.
That's pretty dope.
Come on, dog.
That's pretty dope.
Enjoy this stuff.
He kept his tears in check before, until after he got off the court.
Yeah,
after I say goodbye to Joe. Got those tears held tight up in there. Tight up in the tear ducts.
I don't know if he broke down for Joe, but I agree. But I agree, man. You saw the emotion coming from him, even during the national anthem.
Yeah.
You saw him kind of like, oh, my God.
Which
you know what I mean?
is awesome. All right,
awesome,
one more quick break, then we'll come back, wrap up, hopefully hear from the GOAT.
Yeah.
Tonight's episode of Postgame brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings Sportsbook, who have that incredible offer right now of an NBA no-sweat same-game parlay.
No sweat.
Sign up, place the same-game parlay on any Bulls game, any NBA game, and if your parlay doesn't hit, you get a bonus bet back. No risk. Parlay kind of odds. Why the heck not?
Why not?
Trick question. Do it.
Do it.
Plus, there's that amazing offer for new customers when you sign up with promo code CHGO to bet $5 on any NBA action and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. No matter what. $5 down, $200 back out. So simple. And tonight's DraftKings King of the Game.
Who that be?
Singing his praises tonight with the efficiency. 32 points in 29 mins, 12 of 17 from the field, chipped in 6 boards, couple of dimes, and my favorite stat in the Zach LaVine box score, win turnover. One. How many times do we see a Bulls offensive possession that was executed efficiently?
Yeah.
The way it wanted, and like you said, whether or not they made the ultimate shot that was the product of a good offensive possession, it was a good offensive possession. How many times was Zach involved? Way more than usual.
Yes, correct.
Way more than usual.
Absolutely right.
Which is awesome, which is one of the reasons why we're naming him our DraftKings King of the Game.
You know my favorite stat from that stat line? 2 assists. Because that's what you think Patrick Beverley talked about.
Pat Bev said, don't you pass that ball.
Don't you don't you do it.
Verbal abuse.
Oh my God. Yo, man. But yes, that, like, 2 assists, dude. Like, he was going to score. That's what you want him to do. That's when he's at his best.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Step backs, turnarounds, fadeaways, catch and shoots. Thank you.
There you go, Zach.
They late dollar short, but
that's all right.
That was twice as late as the worst late whistle in the NBA this season.
That's fine.
Man, I hate he's in my brain.
Better late than
That's
ever.
literally what I was thinking.
Congratulations, Zach.
Oh my God, man. But that dude, them catch and shoot threes were in full effect tonight, man. The catch and shoot he had where he was just way away from that 3-point line, man. And he still pulled that joint.
Yeah.
It was the right shot. Because I was like, yeah, you got it. Don't think. Just shoot it. See what happens. Cash.
Zach in full effect.
It was great. Zach was
the Bulls in full effect.
You met Joe Kim Noah, man.
Woo.
Yeah. Chicago.
Chicago.
You already got the best coverage of your favorite teams out there, so get fitted out in the best sports gear around. Who you get that from?
Foco?
Yes, sir. They got you covered from Soldier Field to the living room, north or south side, with hoodies, slippers, signs, bobbleheads, and everything in betwixt. Get decked out like Damar with a pair from the leader in sports merch and collectibles. Who that is? Foco. Looking for the perfect gift for the football fan in your life. Foco's got you covered with the hoodies to fight that Lake Michigan breeze. So check out Foco.com or click the link in the description below for all non-presale items. Use the promo code CHGO for 10% off because it's Foco. Faux show.
The dramatic hat toss pause?
Yes. The dramatic hat toss
the hat toss pause.
Oh, God, yes.
Love it.
I enjoy that. That is the best.
Dig it. Dig it, dig it, dig it.
Dig it.
I mean, so now let's also acknowledge the fact that, while we're waiting for Will, the Wizards took an L tonight.
Yes, they did.
To the Knicks. The Bulls took a big old dub.
Big old dub.
They came into tonight's action 2.5 games back of the 10th and final play-in spot. They are now 1.5 game back. And that Wizards team in 10th, a game and a half in front of the Bulls, is the Bulls' opponent on Sunday.
It's a game, man. It's a game. There he is. He tossed one. I don't know why, but he did.
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
I don't like that.
I enjoy it.
I know you do.
This game means something now.
Yeah, it means that a bunch of Bulls fans who have thrown in the towels repeatedly after countless god-awful losses this season are going to let them get pulled back in, let themselves get pulled back in just a little bit. Oh, my gosh, we beat the Wizards. Then we're just a half game back. We can turn it around. We got 22 games left. That's a bunch of games. You can climb, get in, win the play-in. I'm not saying that that's how most Bulls fans feel right now. I just say, like, pulse of Bulls Twitter tonight, comments, there's still a substantial amount of this fan base who thinks that they should be going the other direction.
Yeah,
they should be tanking towards a top 4 protected.
Tons.
I don't want the Wizards game on Sunday to mean diddly shit.
But it will.
Because if you believe in them after a win like tonight, they will disappoint you on Sunday.
Yo,
those are the facts.
He sound like he's talking to his children out there. He sound like he's talking to his kids. Kids, don't you ever believe in shit because they're going to disappoint you in life, all right? That's what's going to happen. Now get Dad another beer. That's what's going to happen.
So it's the classic Homer parenting line. Kids, you tried your best and you failed miserably. The lesson is never try.
Dude, I don't know. Of course, I feel it's okay to have these expectations as far as going into the game and being excited about the opponent that you're playing because it means something to you. It means something. And it ain't meant nothing for a very long time for the Bulls, man. It ain't meant shit. It really ain't. But the fact that it goes in, meaning that after playing the way they did, again, I don't expect them to kick their ass by 40, 50 points. But the fact that you see how it can look for this team with a guy like Pat Bev out there and with these guys in the position that they're in, you see how it can look for them. that's a good thing, man, going into this next game to see, what could happen, man, against my main man, Daniel Gafford and them Wizards. I'm excited to see it, man. I'm excited to see DG, see how you doing. But, yeah, man, I'm excited to see it, man. We get to watch this game. We get to watch a game that actually means something. That might mean nothing to you, but it means something to me. I like it. Let the games mean something, bro. Let them mean something. You like it, Joey, or do you feel like Matt?
I like it. I mean, like I don't know if I'm as excited as you are.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like we're watching, I'd rather see them win. Like, tonight was fun. There's no way around it.
Sure. It was a lot of fun tonight, man, but I'm just excited to sit and watch a game like that could mean something to them because they haven't played meaningful basketball. And it's all they've talked about wanting to do. They just haven't done it.
Well, I mean, they've played meaningful basketball games in the sense that they are falling further and further down the standings, yes. And that means something for their present and immediate future.
Correct. That's true.
That means something.
That does. You're absolutely right about that. But now they play a game where it means something in that moment when they're standing out there playing. That means something to them. And it hasn't done that. Like, who would think a Wizards-Bulls game would mean something? Like, seriously. But it does. The Wizards are coming in to play. I promise you that. They're trying to win. So why not let the Bulls go out there and try to win, man? They're trying to win. Let them go out there and try to win, man. And seeing Pat Bev actually show love after the game, I showed Joey, his lady who was there. But then I showed him G Herbo. Shout out G Herbo, who was there at the game as well, man. That was real cool too. But man, it was fun. That's the bottom line, guys. It was fun tonight. Matt will go back to being very salty after this is over. You can go back to your skepticism as soon as this is over. I promise you. I won't be mad at none of y'all for how you feel, man. I promise you. But just don't be mad at the other Bulls fans who might feel a little bit differently.
Laura, one of our mega Zach defenders in the comments, said Matt had no fun tonight because that Zach dunk and then didn't play defense. Why?
That's when he threw a hat.
I did have some fun moments tonight, but I did not let that one game affect my greater opinion of what's wrong with this team and where they're going from here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like how Luke Stuckmeyer says on the Cub Show. He said all year long, he said, hey, Cub, how you want. If you want this team to bottom out and stick it to the Ricketts for not spending and win 50 games,
right,
get the number one pick, Cub, how you want. If you want them to be competitive and play for a wild card spot, Cub, how you want.
You know who's really happy about this Bulls W tonight and the fact that they gained ground getting closer to a play-in game?
Me?
Jerry Reinsdorf.
It always comes back.
Yes, it does. Forest for the trees, people.
Sorry, man. Nope, not going to let you have this tonight. Let them have their joy. You will not steal. We're taking people's ice cream. We're knocking the ice cream out their hands. Let them eat that damn ice cream.
Do you see any ice cream in my hands?
That's your fault. You don't want it.
No, don't accuse me of stealing people's ice cream while I'm sitting here with no ice cream and then saying it's not my fault that I don't have ice cream.
It is definitely your fault. You didn't want it.
Thank you, Joey, for interrupting our ridiculous argument.
Yes, because we were about to argue about ice cream.
The GOAT
non-existent ice
joining
cream.
us. Sound effect. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Will,
Quaff
the
King.
GOAT Gottlieb, joining us on that GOAT Talk hotline. Follow him on Twitter at Will_Gottlieb. Joining us from the UC. Will, in case it wasn't obvious to you, I feel differently about this win than Big Dave does. Where do you land after a dominant win like that?
Well, now I'm actually dying to go back and listen to the show because I want to know where you guys differ. But I'm probably somewhere in the middle, knowing the two of you. Like, it was an awesome win. They kicked the Nets' ass, like, in every way. But it was one game, and it was a great game, and Patrick Beverley had his impact, and they looked like they had fun playing basketball for the first time since, like, January 14th when Lonzo got injured. But they're still a game out of 10th place, and they're playing the Wizards, who are one spot ahead of them on Sunday. And it's like game by game, as Dave always says. Like, obviously, one foot in front of the other with this team, but like that's a positive step. They played with urgency that they needed to. They've got 22 games left now, and if they can play like that, I don't think opponents are going to shoot like 6% on threes the way that the Nets did tonight the rest of the way. But you obviously saw some stuff that was encouraging. The way that they shared the ball, the way they defended, and just like the depth now feels like is a real strength in this team. So definitely some positive signs for growth, but one game at a time. We know the story with this team, and Patrick Beverley, as good as he was and as much of an impact as he made, has not, pushed this team into the playoffs just yet.
Yeah, and that's all I was saying. With like, I'm just in the moment of the game. I was like, tomorrow you can go right back to feeling how you feel, but it's just in the moment of this game. I hadn't seen the Bulls play like this, and it was just good to see competent basketball on the floor as soon as they walked on the floor from beginning to end. Like, I haven't seen them do this all season, so that's where my joy and excitement kind of came from. But I wanted to ask you, was there a certain play or a moment for you where you were just like, oh shit, like oh my God, like this looks competent and the IQ is high for this team? Was there that shocking moment? Because we talked about that earlier, how us three each had a different kind of moment where we were like, oh damn, this looks fun.
I mean, you could just tell from the first couple of possessions. I would have to go back and look. I don't remember what happened on offense, but the first possession, they got a turnover. They forced a bad pass. Second possession, they forced a corner three with like not too much time on the shot clock. They hit the side of the backboard, and then they got another steal the next time down. It was like, okay, Bulls are playing defense like for real, and they're not messing around. Like, this is the intensity, this is the focus and attention to detail and the effort that you need to see out of them in order to like actually, put forth a good product for 48 minutes. And then Billy Donovan mentioned this in post game, and I totally agreed. Like, coming out of the second half and doing the exact same thing and not giving any room for the Nets to like make a comeback. They were up like 20 or 30 or something at halftime, and they should have been. Obviously, they played super well, but like, we've seen 20-point leads evaporate in a matter of a quarter, and I thought that was like a step for them to like not blow a lead. And it is what it is. Like, a step to not blow a big lead is like not a very convincing thing. But again, it was just like everything sort of came together the Bulls' way, and they played really well. You have to credit them. I think they were very happy with themselves. Pat Beverley was like bumping some music in the locker room after. It seems like the vibes are just way more positive, which is great to see. But it's got to roll over to the next game. Like, they're not getting ahead of themselves. They're not falling in front of their skis or whatever. They just got to keep playing this kind of basketball, and it's not going to get easier. Opponents are not going to shoot like that again, but you're definitely seeing some positive signs of growth, and we'll see how real it is on Sunday.
Speaking of that next game, Will, I'm guessing that you and or someone on the Bulls beat tonight asked Billy Donovan about the significant two-person switch of his starting lineup, sliding his two young guys, Patrick and Io, to the reserve roles, inserting Patrick Beverley and Alex Caruso into that starting lineup. Did he talk after the game about the effect that change had on tonight's dominance and whether or not he already has made up his mind on if that's the plan moving forward?
He did not really confirm or deny whether that will be the plan moving forward. I don't really see how, considering how well things went tonight, you would just make a switch from that. But if the Bulls are going to go down this path, I was having a debate about this with Mark while we were watching the game. But if the Bulls are going to go down this path, then I think they are doing the right thing. Like, Patrick Beverley and Alex Caruso are better basketball players than Io and Patrick Williams at this point in their careers, in the season. And if they're trying to get into the play-in, I think this is what they need to do. Billy mentioned that he thought the Nets were going to be pretty small. They have a ton of wings, but no real like big men outside of Nick Claxton, who obviously Vooch is going to be guarding. So they went for it. And just like the point of attack defense, it kind of did remind you of what we saw with Lonzo and Caruso at just the activity at the point of attack, and how having two of those guys really can change the way that your whole, like the domino effect of every other action in your defense. If they're nipping that in the bud, it just makes for, keeps the wings out of rotation. It puts Vooch in a better position to contain. And I think they're going to keep going with that until something changes in terms of, wins and losses. But I think I agree with what Billy did. I mean, I think that was the right decision. And Patrick Beverley loves Billy Donovan. He just like sings his praises nonstop. Today in the locker room, so I don't really remember the question, but somebody was like asking him about starting or did he expect to start, and he just kind of said, like, Billy's got some shit, man. Billy has some shit. And he really loves Billy. DeMar was loving it too, because he's not the only one that cusses in interviews now. But just, the vibes were great. And I think that's like that part of it, I think you can directly attribute to Patrick Beverley.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to ask you about, Will. Like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if this is your first time around Patrick Beverley or not. But just being around him, and I just wanted to know what it's like, you know what I'm saying, what that vibe is like, seeing him like that for the first time, seeing him interacting, you know, with the players up close, interacting with the guys in the media. What is your feel for Patrick Beverley after seeing him play and after kind of interacting with him in the locker room?
So the only other interaction I've had with him was when he was on the Rockets, and I was covering the Warriors at the time in the Bay Area, and they had those series against each other in the conference finals and during the Warriors dynasty run. And it was the same thing. Like, he was just like blasting music. He was like walking around the locker room. He was like getting everybody hyped. That's just kind of who he is. But Billy was saying this, and you know, this is something that only he would know, or only the players would know, is like, it's not just like a chicken running around with its head cut off, you know, like there's intention to it. There is like, he's picking his spots, he's picking his moments, he's uplifting. He's not just like, you know, jumping down guys' throats. He's teaching them, he's helping them, he's trying to give them confidence. Like, that was one of the things that stood out to me from his interview, was just like, it's all about giving the young guys confidence. Like, they played really well tonight, and I feel like as a veteran leader, I just need to help them get confidence. And that, I think, is the kind of guy he is. Like, he has this reputation as being sort of a irritant and somebody who's going to like get under the opponent's skin, and he does that in between the lines. But I think off the court or on the bench or whatever it is, like, the leadership impact for the Bulls, who don't really have that sort of vocal, outspoken, extroverted leader because of the way that DeMar and Zach and Vooch are all very reserved, I think that goes a long way for some of those guys.
I almost forgot, because it's been a minute through the 6-game losing streak, but it was a dub tonight, so we have to wrap up with a certain something, Dave.
Got that goon of the night.
Woo!
I'm glad I called that guy.
What is this? What is this segment?
It's a new one.
Laser.
So yeah, we'll make it quick. Everybody, well, hopefully you know what it is. It's been, like Matt said, it's been quite a long time since I pulled this out. But goon of the night goes to the player who we felt was the biggest goon for the Bulls on the floor, and it can happen in several kind of capacities. It doesn't always have to be the best scorer or the best rebounder or even the best player. Just about who was the goon, who we felt impacted the game as a goon. We'll go, Galip. All right, we'll start with you, sir. Who was your goon of the night?
Not only do you already know who my goon of the night is, but I think there is a real case to be made that we should rename the Alex Caruso Goon of the Night award to the Patrick Beverley Goon of the Night award, because Patrick Beverley was the goon of the night.
Matthew Peck?
I think there's a case to be made for one Andre Drummond.
Ooh.
We mentioned earlier on, Dave, the yet another double-double in very limited minutes off the bench.
Yes.
I saw this from Casey Johnson on Twitter after the game wrapped up from Bulls PR via Elias Sports. Andre Drummond is the first player in NBA history to record 3 double-doubles in less than 15 minutes played in each of those games in a season.
Wow.
He's also tied for the most such double-doubles in NBA history with Mike Gminski.
Mike Gminski! Come on, man.
You got to give some goon love to Drummond for that kind of accomplishment.
Wow. I dig that. Joey?
Also, that steal and dunk.
That steal and dunk was amazing. It was. The tip dunk, too, that he had. That was great. Go
I want to be a voice for the voiceless. I will go with, I see Mark K in the comments. I actually agree with this. I'll go with Billy Donovan.
Oh, how so? What is your
Billy with the
reasoning?
goon.
Just, you know, I think it was a timely statement win for Billy. I think the criticism was reaching its peak, and he changes up the lineup, and it pays dividends for him, and good for Billy.
Good for Billy. I like that, man.
But here's the one that matters, Big Dave.
Incredible cases right there. I like that. Well, goon of the night. Honestly, I almost gave this to Patrick Williams. Not even gonna lie to you. I almost handed it to Patrick because I thought the way he played when he started.
By that.
Dude, the rebounds that he got though, like I thought that he was super active. This is the most fun I had watching him in quite a long time. He was very decisive, and I just like how he played. But when he stuffed himself at the rim, he kind of took himself out the running for that one.
I'm declining the nomination.
But it's hard. It's just very hard, even though I don't think he did anything real goon-like tonight. But it's just hard for me to go against Patrick Beverley tonight just because of how it was all set up. The introduction, hearing his name coming out, how he was trying to get the crowd hyped because, like you said, they didn't even know how to clap or how to be excited or if it was okay to do that. But Patrick Beverley impacted everything on the floor, from the offense to the defense to how the fans reacted. Like, he impacted all of those things, man, and wasn't yelling at everyone. But my favorite play, Matt, which put it over, I talked about it, was when that timeout was called after that three was given up on Patrick Williams. Who was the one hugging Patrick Williams as soon as he walked to the sideline, all in his face, telling him about himself? That was Patrick Beverley. And then you saw a whole different Patrick Williams after that interaction. Mm-hmm. He was very different after that interaction. Almost what you made. You made an incredible case, you know what I'm saying, for Andre Drummond. I got to say, that was an incredible case you made. But I got to give it to the hometown because it's his first time here, man. So, Patrick Beverley, you are goon.
Welcome home, Pat. Well earned, your first goon of the night.
Yes.
Shout out to the Duke, who has chipped in our final super chat for the night, saying you can't follow the drum roll with a disclaimer, man. What a tease. Got it done. I feel like we all made good goon selections.
That's right. I really did.
And
I thought all of them were
for
good.
last because he is the ultimate ruler.
That's what it is, baby. Got the belt right here, son. That's
hey.
road.
All right, everybody out there in Bulls Nation, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Enjoy your Saturday. We'll be back Sunday. Bulls got a matinee 2:30 Central Time tip-off against the Wizards, who the Bulls are chasing. Right there in 10th.
Running.
In 10th. Bulls are 11th. Wizards 10th. 2:30 tip-off.
They're what now?
10th. The Wizards are 10th. We're below them. No pregame because it's a Sunday. We will be here, however, for postgame following Bulls Wizards Sunday matinee. Will, thanks for hopping on, buddy. Get home safe. Read all of Will's stuff on our website, allchgo.com. Follow him all on Twitter at Will_Gottlieb.
He grown.
Big Dave is at BAWL Sports. I'm Bulls_Peg. Joey at Joey's Pathis. We are CHGO_Bulls.
21.
Appreciate you. Hit that like before you head out if you haven't already. Subscribe to CHGO Sports on YouTube. We'll talk to you Sunday. See you, Red. Be good.
Peace out.